coffee time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's listen to some jazz and rhyme and have a cup of coffee. Let me show a little coffee house I know, where all the new bohemians go to have a cup of coffee. Freedom time. The music box is beating time. It's good old-fashioned meeting time. So grab a chair and dig me there, 'cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme and have a cup of coffee.
Yeah. That was it, huh? Hip and groovy this morning. Get my throat cleared out. It's coffee. I gotta sip on the coffee. Oh, there we go. We'll listen to little Bobby Marley. Plus, I'm getting me a joint ready to go. I gotta wake up.
Wake up and live your. Wake up and live. Wake up and live now. Wake up and live. Life is one big road with lots of signs. So when you're riding through the ruts, don't you complicate your mind. Please don't take mischief and jealousy. Don't bury put your vision to reality. Yeah. All together now, wake up and live. Wake up and live. Wake up and wake up and live. Yeah. Wake up and wake up and live. You mighty people. Yeah. There's work to be done, so let's do it a little by a little. Rise from your sleepless slumber. Yes, 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 yes. We're more than sand and the seashore. We're more than number. All together now. Wake up and live. Yeah. Wake up and live now. You see one walk up, full of basket. Already you still live big today. Tomorrow you're buried in a casket. One quarter, full of basket. Yeah, yes. Already you still live big today. Tomorrow you're buried in a casket. One together now. Wake up and live. Wake up and live. Keep on playing. Break down. Come on now. How's the feeling over there? Wake up. Come on. Better wake up and live.
See, I'm just waking up, getting my brain going. I gotta get some more coffee. I need some more coffee.
Don't you complicate your mind. Leave from ahead. There's even jealousy. Don't bury your thoughts, but you feel the reality.
Wow. I can't believe it's already the 31st of January, man. Like, what the hell happened to January, man? We just flew right through it. A little Bob Marley, man. A little Bob Marley. So yes, I was like, I haven't done coffee talk in a few days, a few weeks. So I was like, heck it, I'll do some coffee talk now. Because yes, I slept in this morning. I woke up like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. I was like, heck it, I'm going to get on YouTube, see what's going on. Hang out with fine folks. Listen to some tunes. Here's some Primus, man. That's better.
Tell me why. Come on, Mr. Crinkle, won't you please tell me?
Boy, this weekend went by quick. It always does. Somebody always hits the quick fast forward button when the weekends come. Oh yeah, I'm puffing on some sour diesel. Some sour diesel this morning.
Come on, Mr. Crinkle, tell me why.
Come on, Mr. Crinkle.
Tell me why. Come on, Mr. Crinkle, tell me why.
Mr. Crinkle. Mr. Crinkle. Mr. Crinkle. Fuck Mr. Crinkle. I need more coffee. I am chugging the coffee this morning, man. I don't know. Primus sounds pretty groovy this morning. It's good stuff to wakey to, you know? See, I just hung out all weekend here in the old VW bus. I had to work yesterday until about 12, which is a total bummer. But it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. So, yep. So I can't believe it's already the end of January, freaking going into 1st of February. So I'm officially living in this bus for 5 years now, man. Five years. I mean, 5 years. It blows my mind. It blows my mind because I've owned this bus going on 21 years this summer. Wow. It blows my mind. So when I woke up this morning, I was thinking about spending 5 years in a VW bus. You know, that's so far I've lived half of a decade in this space right here. You know, granted, there's times, you know, where I stay at my mom's or stay at a friend's house. You know, there was a few months where I stayed in a little trailer at my friend Daryl's place, you know, but I have been in this bus full time now, and I consider for 5 years, beginning January 2016, man. 2016. I don't get it. Wow. So I guess that's another reason why I felt like hanging out with you fine folks this morning and doing some yip yapping, listen to some jams, you know. Right now we're listening to some Primus. Here's why known as Big Brown Beaver. Dobson Adventure. Yeah. Good morning, Dobson. Dobson, how are you doing, my friend? Hope all is swell, well, and totally hip and groovy. Welcome aboard my VW bus. My home. It's been my home for 5 years now, man. I've owned this thing 21 years. So yes, it's my home. Welcome aboard. I don't usually hang out in the morning times, sipping on the old coffee. It's something I used to do quite often. Now I just hang out every Thursday evenings here on the YouTube, puff on blunts and just listen to music, blunt jams. You know, blunt jams every Thursday, 9:15 on the PM. That would be on the west or east coast, and on the west coast that would be 6:15 PM. So everything else in between. Over there in the UK, huh? United Kingdom. Oh yeah. Now I remember, my friend. I apologize. I apologize. I I get some new folks hanging out here, and I remember last time. Wow, I just dropped the music, basically my phone. Apologize. I guess I can't. I got to get through it sometime with dropping you guys. Even though I'm not dropping you guys no more. If I dropped the laptop, I'd be screwed. Oh, I'm gonna finish off the Twister locations. That's definitely for sure. I'm gonna hit Waukeeta. My main two spots to hit this coming spring and summer is the Waukeeta. When the museum opens up, the Twister Museum opens up, I'll hit Waukeeta, and then I'm gonna go to the spot where it's the famous Going Green, when it's like Going Green scene, and I do believe that's just southwest of here, by Duncan, Oklahoma. I do believe. Stonard, good morning. Good morning, man. Hope you're doing swell. Well, totally hip and groovy. Neck of the woods. I'm just hanging out, doing some puff. This is we just call it puff jams this morning. No, just puffing on some smoke, sipping on the coffee. I am chugging the coffee this morning. Literally chugging the coffee because I slept in. Usually sleep in. I woke up I don't know, 5:30 this morning, wide awake. Smoked some ester, some of my stuff, went back to sleep, and I just woke up a little bit ago. Yeah, man. Ooh. I'm pretty sure I'll get I don't know. No big deal. But it is Sunday morning, It is Sunday morning. Watching the weather, huh? All right, well, since you're watching the weather, here's a little Jimi Hendrix for you.
There must be some kind of way out of here. Said I jumped up to the sea. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Mr. Stanley, drink my wine. Come and take my herb.
Since I'm pretty sure, since I'm playing Jimi Hendrix, my YouTube, this live stream will probably be shut down by YouTube after it's done. They won't be allowed, probably, more than likely. So I'm cool with that. If you find folks want to go to my videos and check out video 052, that was a video I uploaded. I was on an airplane flight from Phoenix, Arizona to California a few years ago. I've had this little clip, this little snippet in my possession for a while now, and I haven't shared it. I haven't really talked about it because I don't know what it was. It was very odd. The the people in the aeroplane that I was flying in thought it was odd. Some people didn't even, associate, didn't even acknowledge it. Some people did. So I don't know. I don't know what it was. It just appeared there. And I watched it for a little bit before I started filming it. And I don't know what it was, man. I don't know if it was a reflection. I don't know if it was the stewardess thought it was a solar farm on the ground. So I don't know what it was. I've had only maybe a few people look at it through the years, and they were stumped, So I really don't know. Some people say it's a reflection. Some people say it's something on the ground. I don't know. It just appeared next to the airplane when we're flying, and what you see the last 3 minutes of it before the plane banked away from it. So I don't know. I didn't talk about it on the video because I don't know. I didn't. That was the 052 is the number of the file that it went into. So I don't know, man. I really don't know what it was. That's why I didn't comment about it and name it. I didn't say anything about it. And I mean, I don't know. To me, it's an anomaly. It was weird when it happened though, because like I said, some people acknowledged it, some people didn't acknowledge it. When I asked the stewardess what it was, she thought it was maybe a solar farm that was on the ground. But I didn't realize solar farms all of a sudden turn on. I thought, solar farms would be reflecting the sun as soon as the sun, came over the horizon and hit it. Now just kind of come on. And that's what happened. This light that was wherever, the light source forever, just came on, And to me, it looked like 4 lights together along with the airplane. I don't know what it was. And I'm not claiming anything. I've had it for a few years, and I decided I'm going to upload it and let the world have it. Because I don't know. I don't know, man. So that was a little Jimi Hendrix. That was a little Jimi Hendrix too, just because this video will get shut down. So I just wanted to talk about that because I don't want to talk about that video and anything else or the actual video itself because I don't know what it was, man. Like I said, I don't know, and I'm not claiming anything. I figured it's about time I would share it with you fine folks. It's just something I've had in my files for a while now. I have a little strange file thing in my collection. That was, of course, 052. All right, we're gonna smoke a little sloppy box. Sloppy box. It's a sativa, good sativa. We just got done some sour diesel, and now I'm gonna get one ready of some sloppy box. Sloppy box. Because it's Sunday, man. I mean, my plans for today is go do laundry and hang out. I'll go hang out with my friend Brandy this evening, and that's it. That's my plans for today. All right, let's get some joint making jams going on. Here we go. A little Otis Redding for you.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide.
See, I'm making my joints, man. I make my own joints, man. They're just tubes, is what they are. And you put your herbal product right in the tubes,
I've had nothing to live for. Look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. sitting on a dock of a bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Listen, sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of a bay, watching the tide roll.
Oh yeah, that's cool, Stoner. I play a lot of different music, man. It all depends on my mood at the time, of course. So yeah, I have a pretty liberal sense of music, man. Little Otis Redding while we got this joint. That was a nice little joint ready session right there. You know, getting a joint ready. That's some good jams for getting a joint ready. I highly suggest some Otis Redding if you're getting a pre-roll or a joint ready to go for a burn down session. Some Otis Redding, man. Ooh, let's have a YouTube. Check out the YouTube. Before I get on YouTube, I have to turn down my volume because every time I jump straight to YouTube, it always says that I'm live. Well, that's probably a little bright for you. There we go. Always says I'm live when I'm live. We'll do a YouTube check. Like the Westphalia Chronicles is live. One, let's do a. There we go. Forever. Infinity. See how far we can get it to go. It's so cool. It goes forever. The infinity screen. Exactly. I was checking out, see if anybody I follow is live this morning. Nobody is live hanging out, so is live. Nobody is live. You know, here's a little morning jam. Here's some Ray Charles and some Willie Nelson for you. Nice little jammy jam. And we'll fire up the joint. Some sloppy box.
He looked down into her brown eyes and said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders come. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back,
let's get a little bit more coffee too.
They won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the bells stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
He reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please. She couldn't win, but her final prayer was answered when the rifles. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the Lord in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the Lord in the valley of the sun.
Man, that's good stuff.
When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne.
I don't know, it's one of my favorite Willie Nelson, Charlie, or Ray Charles, Mr. Charlie Daniels. Ray Charles and Willie Nelson collaborations is this little song here.
There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun.
Oh, I believe they were praying for the Lord.
In the valley of
You guys, one of my favorite little jams by Ray Charles Nelson. I don't know, some Sunday morning jammy jams. And it just occurred to me, we haven't seen Brandy hanging out. That's because she doesn't know I'm alive. So I was like, it just occurred to me, I better text her because she never knows when I do coffee talk. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and give her a little text. So yeah, I was playing a little Ray Charles, and it got me thinking about some Ray Charles, man. I like a lot of Ray Charles. One of my favorite Ray Charles comes from one of my favorite movies, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This little jam right here.
You can talk about the pit, barbecue, the band was jumping, the people too. I mess around. They're doing the mess around. They're doing the mess around. Everybody's doing the mess around. Everybody was Jewish. You can't let your soul. They did the boogie with a steady roll. They mess around. They're doing the mess around.
Well,
They're doing the mess around.
I'm normally never on
They're doing the mess around.
YouTube in the morning times, man. YouTube in the morning. It's usually every Thursday, but it's like, heck it, you know.
Yeah, do the mess around. Everybody's doing the mess around. Now let me have it, that boy. Now you got it, boy. Oh, mess around. Go mess around. Mess around, boy. Now this band's gonna play from 9 to 1. Everybody, yeah.
I mean, I do miss hanging out in the morning times on YouTube with you fine folks. It was a great, and it is still a great way to start the day, especially if you're going to work, you know. Unfortunately, with my channel now, I can't live stream from a mobile device until I get a certain amount of subscribers. So I got to use my laptop. For me to use my laptop, I have to turn on my mobile hotspot, man. So that means I eat a lot of data up. Eventually, hopefully soon, they will get the capability of having cable in my neck of the woods. They don't have cable over here. It's weird. You know, you figured I live in such an industrial part of town that have cable over here, but no, there's no cable. So I cannot get Wi-Fi over here. I cannot get some sort of a Wi-Fi service. The only thing if I had a mobile hotspot, go buy me a mobile hotspot, which for my purposes, I don't know if that would really be good because I definitely couldn't do a live stream every morning. There's Brandy. Good morning, groovy, excellent, beautiful stoner lady. That's the way to put it. Stoner lady. Good morning, Miss Brandy. Hope you're doing well and groovy. I woke up late. I didn't wake up till like 7:30. That's because I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. That was like 3:30. It was like 3:30, and I had to have a little puff, and then of course I wake up again, call mom at 5:30, and I took another little puff, and I was out. I was snoozing good. I'm smoking some sloppy box. Started off smoking some sour diesel, and now I'm smoking some sloppy box. Hanging out with you fine folks. Ooh, here we go. Since it's morning time, turn this down a little bit. We're gonna. It's morning time. I know it's morning time, but we're gonna go to an album that's named at night. Here's some Loke After Dark for you, man. A little Chiba.
Oh shit! Damn, buzzed again. What can I say? It's that shade, man. That motherfucker, boy. Get the motherfucker on chill for real. I ain't great shit, man.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to go pick him up. That's cool. I almost picked up the Pineapple Express. Brandy and I do the same shop in the same place. And thanks to Brandy, Miss Brandy, she turned me on to the Shake specials. To me, and I don't know, everybody's different. Everybody is different. I like to get the shake. Shake has a little bit mini buds in it, and it's just a shake off of what they've had, and it's a good deal. To me, it's just like basically breaking up the buds or the flower and smoking it. Same deal, same taste to me. No big difference. Big difference is cheap, a lot cheaper, of course, So yes, we do the same shop in the same place, and I almost got the Pineapple Express, but I went with the last of the sloppy box because that's all they had was just a little over an eighth of that. Oh, the trim. See, I don't buy the trim. No. See, if the trim shake can be used for cooking, and I ask, when I look at these, I can usually tell if it's trim, or if it's shake, actual shake from below. So yeah, I guess that, there is a big difference between, No, we don't get always trim. Like, yeah, you could tell the trim. Trim's gonna have a lot of water leaf in it. When you look down in that stuff, and smell it and look around, I look for the water leaf. If I don't see too much water leaf in it, that tells me it's not really trim. It's from the bottom of the probably the turkey baster bags, because pounds or multiple pounds of cannabis seem to come in turkey baster bags. So a lot of the places, when at the bottom of those, they have a bunch of shake, and that's what they sell. And then some places, from processing it, they have a lot of shake and they just sell shake. So but I dig it. It keeps my price nice. And if I want, and it's like if I want to, I can always get me like a little nuggie if I want something tasty or something. I can always buy me a little nuggie. And every once in a while I do, but I get the same medical feeling, the same feeling, and that's what I go for. Everybody goes for from the shake and so it's a difference in price. Like I said, when you're because I've trimmed, and believe me, I have done a lot of trimming in my life. So when I'm looking down, into these jars, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the wet leaf, the actual wet leaf. How much wet leaf is in the shake? That's how I tell if it's. And sometimes they mix it. It could be mixed a little bit. So there's no big deal. I just prefer, if I'm gonna, get shake, I just prefer shake that's from the bottom of like a pound or bottom of the actual flowers. If I can, they should open up a dispensary just full of shake called the Shake Shack. The Shake Shack. Come on down to the Shake Shack, and then they could, man, because it's like I don't know. Okay, here in Oklahoma, since a lot of people here in Oklahoma, they're just still brand new to the dispensaries. It's a commodity. It really is. Going into a store or dispensary, I call it a store. Going into a dispensary and being able to look is still a commodity to a lot of folks, like it was to me when I first moved back to California and got my medical. It was a commodity to me. It was just like I would go to the dispensary just to go buy something, just to go. I mean, if I was fine and I didn't need anything, I would still go just to go. And that don't make sense now to me. I'm just like, damn, I was stupid. But it's a commodity. You're not used to that. So a lot of people just go and so they'd rather buy flour. I I like to buy the Shake, man. It's when I lived in Southern California, I had more of an option, a financial option in Southern California or in California general when it comes to cannabis. California, their cannabis culture has been in place for a long, long, long time. So they went medical in 1996, and they've had all these years to have some sort of a weird, what I call the weird gray market, the weird gray because they do. There's a weird, and it's the gray market in California where, you can go to a cannabis, dispensary in California and spend like $80 on $80 to $100 on a quarter of flour, really nice tasting high end flour, but you can always get a bro deal because there's always people that live that they sell to their friends a lot cheaper, and you're looking at $50 versus $80 to $90, almost a $40 difference. So who are you going to go with? Yeah, you're going to go with your friends, but you don't get a choice. You don't get a choice of a sativa or an indica unless somebody's that's all they do. And I've seen a lot of movies where you see a lot of pot dealers and they have just a whole different variety of pot. I never seen that, man. Like maybe a couple different types, and that was it. So, yeah, man. It sounds really good. Some Grateful Dead. There we go. Yeah, I mean, nobody has. It's you see those, like, I don't know if you've ever watched like Meet the I think it's Meet the Marshalls, or We Are the Marshalls, or something like that, or Meet the Marshalls, or Meet the Millers. Is it the Millers? I mean, there's like a Hup Team bunch of movies where you see pot dealers and they have like a suitcase different a pot. Like I said, I've never seen that, even when I lived in Southern California. And I had a lot of friends that I got bud from if I didn't want to go to the dispensary. So yeah, I never seen that, man. I don't know. I mean, maybe it exists somewhere. I never met those type of people. It was like whatever, especially back in the day, it was like whatever they got, you got, you know? And I can remember the day back when, you know, unfortunately, all you could get was the stuff that came across the Mexican border, you know, the brickweed, what they call the Mexican brickweed. And that was like all I could get, you know. It's like that. You didn't know anything better than that back in the day. It was like anything you seen better was in High Times magazine. It was just like, well, that's High Times, you know. I'll never get stuff like that. Well, look at like 20 some odd years later, boom, it's totally different. I like sativas, man. Sativas are really great to get going. The side effect to sativas for me is I can smoke on sativas all day long because they don't get you like annihilated where you can't function. They keep you functioning, they keep you elevated, but they don't make you tired. So it's not a bad thing. It's just if on the weekends I smoke a lot of sativa through the day, and a lot of people can't smoke sativas. They can't handle it. It puts them over they're nervous. It's like drinking too much coffee for a lot of folks. They're just like, no, it gets them jittery. Me, I can. Sometimes I'll, you know, mix my sativas with a little indica. But it's good to see Brandy hanging out in the VW bus this morning. It definitely does. Like I said, I used to drink coffee every morning and hang out here on YouTube. Stoner, you know, he'd catch me every morning. And I miss waking up and doing that. I do. But then it got to where I enjoy, especially, you know, now, I enjoy my mornings of waking up, turning on the news, even though I don't like watching like the actual news. As to say, I watched the news channel that my mom's watching at the time for a little bit, and then I'll watch some other stuff. It's not a bad thing. It's just sativas, man. It's a sativa thing. If like I said, a lot of people can't smoke sativa at all. A lot of people, if they'll smoke sativa, it'll make them sleepy. And if they smoke indica, it'll make them awake. That's how you tell if you have ADHD. In a way, there's many ways of telling, especially if you drink coffee and it makes you sleepy. If you drink coffee and it makes you sleepy, you probably got a little bit of a hint of ADHD. But normally you can smoke a sativa and you're pretty good. And you'll notice that, yes, when I was married to my ex-wife, she complained about me a lot, that on the weekends I would just smoke all weekend. But it was sativa. If it was wax or hash or flour, it was sativa. I wouldn't touch indica until at nighttime. And it was only like just enough, like maybe a bowl. And I always go out. My ex-wife would smoke indica night and day. That's all she smoked was indica. So if I was to puff a little bit of indica at night, it was kind of a hassle because it was like, she's like, you've been smoking all day. Why do you have to smoke mine? It's like, I don't think she quite understood at the time about the indica and the sativa. It got to where I had to buy a little gram all the time of my own indica and keep it put up. So at night I could load me a little bit of indica to go to sleep on. Just a little bit, I don't puff much indica. The stuff I grew, my ester, I grew a sativa and an indica. And all I have left obviously is my indica. Man, it's a strong indica. So my big plans today is go do laundry, grab myself and I don't know. That was one of the things I woke up this morning thinking about. Last week, and I don't know if it was something bad. It wasn't from the same taco truck. I went to another taco truck, the other good one I like to go to. But I woke up in the middle of the night last week with a little bit of an upset tummy, and since then I haven't been hip on really thinking about Mexican food. The actual thinking about Mexican food is just like, I don't know about that right now. And normally on Sundays, I go do my laundry and grab myself a burrito and a taco and chow down. But even the thought of it right now, I'm just like, oh, I don't know about that. So I definitely got to go do laundry here after a bit and all that jazz. So I don't know if I'll be grabbing myself a burrito and a taco for a while. It's just, I don't know what happened to me, man. I don't know. It kind of freaked me out. I listened to a little Grateful Dead this morning. It's a groovy Sunday morning. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on the Sunday fun day. This is, like I said, this is nothing I usually normally do. I just woke up and said, heck it. But you always can catch me every Thursday if the old universe allows it. Every Thursday right here on the old YouTube. We will smoke a blunt or two. Here lately, it's a couple blunts because I've been buying the blunt tubes. They hold a gram per tube, and I always smoke 2 grams per blunt. So it makes 2 blunts now. So I hold up like 7. No, not 7, just 2. Just 2. But we'll hang out Thursday. Like I said, if the universe allows it. It'd be 7:15 on the PM if you're hanging out in Denver, Colorado. They're in the Mountain Time Zone. Anywhere along that Mountain Time Zone, that's 7:15 on the PM. Now, here in my neck of the woods, that's 8:15 on the PM. But if you're hanging out over in New York City, Orlando, Florida, anywhere along the East Coast, that's 9:15 PM. Now, if you're hanging out over in Los Angeles, Oregon, anywhere in Oregon, Washington, that'd be Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, anywhere along there. Tune in at 6:15 on the PM. We'll burn a blunt. And all the weird times in between, if you're hanging out over there in United Kingdom, I don't know, that might be like 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, man. But I just gave you the times that I know. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Miss Brandy, for joining us this morning in the old VW bus. Always a pleasure. I'll see you later on today, man. Stonard for hanging out this morning, catching me live in Dobson's Adventures. Thanks, man. And all the rest of you guys for creeping in and creeping around. Keep on creeping, man. That's all. Keep on creeping. Stay safe. Keep yourself safe. Keeps yourself positive. Well, yeah, keeps yourself positive. Keep yourself positive. Keeps yourself healthy and safe. That's what I'm trying to say. I've had 2 joints this morning. I'm just kind of keeping yourself healthy and positive and safe. Just keeps you groovy, right? Peace, love, and Volkswagen grease. The vlogcast is now over.